Good evening. This is the Owen James report. Lower output levels in mining and quarrying and the construction industries triggered a 20 basis point reduction in GDP growth in the third quarter this year when compared to the corresponding period last year. The mining and quarrying sector declined by 11.1%. At the same time, the construction industries fell by almost 3%. The historic listing of Paramount Trading on the junior market took place at the Jamaica Stock Exchange today amid support from key family members, directors of the company, and business people. Now, the listing was historic for the 16th company to be listed on the junior market, as it was the first time any company was listed on New Year's Eve. Paramount Trading closed almost 15% higher today, or close to the stock exchange's circuit breaker rule. Managing Director of Paramount, Hugh Graham, says while he realizes the challenges facing Jamaica, it's an opportune time for his company to list on the junior market.
I believe that we have to bet on Jamaica. I think that we need a lot more entrepreneurs and a lot more retention of wealth and businesses as Jamaicans. And for me, looking outside to invest when there are opportunities here, then that's, to me, that's what we need to do. And I'm convinced that Jamaica can